So guys, in this video we are going to do this day 7 from the Advent of Cyber 2, which is the networking task. For this we need to learn about the Wireshark basics. So Wireshark is nothing but a packet sniffer. You can see what's going on your network adapter. You can watch all the layers addresses through this Wireshark. So here they have given some theory. You can read this or you can watch my previous videos on the Wireshark. So I'm directly jumping to the uh, challenge questions. So they have given this zip file that contains 3 pcap files. I have already downloaded onto this Parrot OS. So here they have mentioned some filters. So if you want to see the source IP address, you can specify this as a source IP and destination IP, and you can also filter using the ports. So if you want to the data only going and incoming and outgoing through 22 and 67, you can use these ports. And the request method, you can see only the HTTP requests that are only with this get and post. So you can use this filter as well. So let's go ahead and start our first question. So open pcap1.pcap in Wireshark. What is the IP address that initiates an ICMP or ping request? So let's go ahead and open this pcap1.pcap. So now we can apply the filter HTTP. Sorry, it's not request method, right? So if you go scroll down, so this is the ICMP request. You need to look at this source IP address, which is 10.11.3.2. So that is the answer. And if you wanted to see only the HTTP GET request, we need to apply the filter. So the filter is this one. So let's copy this and we can apply that to see the results. So next one is somewhat tricky question. And now apply this filter to pcap1.pcap. And what is the name of the article that IP address 10.10.67.199 visited? So let's go ahead and paste this one. And we can also say end IP dot src is equals to. So let's paste this IP address, because this IP address visited, that means this is the source IP address. Let's copy it and hit enter. So you will get all the HTTP requests only requested by this IP address. So what I want to do is right click on this. So first I did not get the answer. Then what I did is follow HTTP stream. Then I got this one, the request to this blog. So I thought this host has answer, but it's not. Then I copied this HTML full response into a online renderer. So we got this information. So TBFC's internal blog, reindeer of the week, meet the team recruitment drive. So this is the article name. But if you see there is no spaces between the words, so then I did not get the right answer. So what they have told is only apply the uh, get request. And here you can see here, you can scroll all through these get requests, and here you can see some posts. So this is the post, and the website contains some posts that is the reindeer of the week. So this is the format they require. Even though we got this reindeer of the week, but it's not the correct answer. They want this reindeer of the week with the hyphens in the middle in between the words. So that is the answer. If you go scroll down, you can see the request of the reindeer of the week. So that's all about the pcap 1. So let's begin analyzing pcap 2. Look at the captured FTP traffic. So let's go and open that. So let's delete our filter. Alright, this is the FTP request. Now I can copy follow TCP stream. So it says only goodbye. So let's see what they are asking. There is a lot of irrelevant data there. Using a filter would be useful. Okay, now I can type FTP. So you can see here, welcome to the TVFC FTP server. Right click on this, follow TCP stream. So this is the commands, FTP commands used to log in into this FTP server. You can see username is elfmexkd and the password is this plain text underscore password underscore 5 Let's copy this and let's paste it in here. So that is the correct answer. Even though the login is incorrect, there is only one password here. So that is the answer to this. So continuing with our analysis of the pcap2.pcap, what is the name of the protocol that is encrypted? You can see if you remove the filter, you can see here, scroll down. So FTP is not encrypted here. It's a plain text protocol here. Now RP is also not a plain text protocol. You can see the data clearly, and if you scroll down, you can see the SSH version 2. So SSH is the encrypted protocol. So that is the answer for our question. Analyze pcap3.pcap and recover Christmas. So let's open that. Open pcap3. So this is the pcap3. Now how I got this answer is, upon scrolling, these are all the TCP and SSH requests. We do not get much more information. So what I did is I started from the backwards. So you can see there is lot of data going on. So all this data, so there is something in this request. So let's say, so let's start with TCP handshake. This is the one, synac ACK. So right click on this, follow TCP stream. So here you can see get request to christmas.zip. So that's it. We got the zip file. So this IP is requesting a zip file and we are getting the zip file in all the paths. Okay, now we need to export this one. So you can say file, export objects, and HTTP, because it's a HTTP request. So Wireshark already identified the two types of request. That means this IP address is doing, that is HTML file and the christmas.zip file. You can see the first one is index.html and second one is christmas.zip. So let's save this one and let's save to desktop and let's save this as christmas.zip and save. So let's go to our terminal, say ls, and let's create a directory. So now we are going to unzip this one. So we have got a few files. So if you remember the question, what is on elfmexkd's wish list that will be used to replace elfmcgear? So there is a wish list for this user. You can see here elfmexkd wish list. If you see the contents of this text file, you have hack5 pineapples and rubber ducky script. So you can match, there will be asterisks if you did not answer. So you can match these. There are 2 words, that is rubber ducky. If there are 3 words, that is hack5 pineapples. So you no need to include this number option. So that's all about this day 7 of the Advent of Cyber 2, which is about this networking. We have learned about the Wireshark, how to apply the filters and how to export the data from the Wireshark.